Hey Vinyl VC, Spencer back here after many months of not making any videos. Life gets in the way and needed to take a break. So anyway, today I've got a guest. My buddy Aaron is we're just gonna talk about our favorite records of 2023. So yeah, let's get into it. These are not in any real order. My first one is Enslaved's latest album. Came out late last year. A Nuclear Blast. Hemdall. Just another solid outing from Enslaved. I don't know, have you heard this?
I haven't really listened to that one much, no.
No, it's, they always put out a good progressive black metal. It's uniquely Enslaved, but it's good. Maybe not my favorite of theirs, but it's definitely a solid album. Yeah, what's yours?
Well, first I'll say, I think it's Era, or
Yeah.
you say, but it's like the third album in their trilogy. It's a triad.
Right, yes. I don't have anything by them yet, but definitely on my list.
Big fan of pretty much all their stuff they put out. They have them all now on vinyl, and really like the...
And it's like atmospheric black? No?
Yeah, like her vocals are very like shrieking, but almost adds like another layer to
it's a female vocalist.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
Layer to the chaos, and
Yeah.
a lot of... And I really like the melodies and how it all comes together.
Sweet.
Big fan of
Awesome.
that one.
Cool, man. And my next one is Outer Heaven. It's called Infinite Psychic Depths. I think a lot of people have been shown this one recently. It's just a solid death metal album. Decibel said it's glorious, powerful, unrelenting, heavy fucking metal. So, and I tend to agree with that. It's very. I was listening to it today, and I almost thought there was something wrong with my stereo because it's just so like sludgy and broken sounding, and it's on this like neon green, which is pretty cool. Also, the artwork is awesome. I don't know how well you can see that. Actually, I can show you on the sleeve, but yeah, it is unrelenting, and it's pretty awesome. Yeah, you can see the crazy demon dudes. Looks like an awesome 80s horror movie. So I'm into that. So yeah, this is definitely, if you're into that crazy gutturals and just like all out all the time. And there's a little there's some progressive. There's a lot of guitar harmonics, squealy bits and stuff thrown in. So. And the Gatefold is this crazy stone tablet thing. So yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I think one of the Tomb Mold guitarists is in the band now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I knew there was a Canadian connection.
So I wasn't a big fan of the first album of them, but that one.
Yeah.
I really like that one now.
I don't think I've heard the first one, but yeah. Yeah, that's my second one.
My next pick would be Catatonia, Sky Void of Stars.
Awesome. I love the artwork on that.
I love the emboss.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Been a big fan for years. I've seen them a couple times now and have all their stuff.
Oh, they played in Halifax a few years ago.
Yeah, they opened for Opeth.
Yeah.
That was quite the show.
That was awesome. Yeah.
And I wasn't a big fan of the last album, but I think also at the same time it was mainly the singer wrote it. It was almost like a solo thing.
Yeah.
And they just kind of threw it together. But this, to me, feels more like back to
their roots.
Yeah, back to their sound. Yeah.
Is it I haven't actually listened to that album yet. Is it more doomy or death metal or?
I think it's more I'd say gothic metal.
Gothic metal. Okay.
It's got some metal in there, but it's not super heavy.
Yeah.
But that's been their like sound for a
Oh
while. now.
yeah. That's what they're known for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one is I think these guys are Canadian.
No,
Cloak?
I think they're in the States.
They're
somewhere.
States? Okay. I don't know why I thought they were Canadian. Anyway. This is just... Yeah, I guess they have that, like, USBM kind of thing going on. Just solid black metal. Like modern black metal. I have... This is their third album of theirs that I have. I think they might have one more. I don't think I have their first one, so I think this is the fourth album, but On Season of Mist. And it's just really solid black metal. I don't know, have you heard this?
I haven't heard that one though.
Yeah.
Does it still have that kind of like black and roll type of...
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of that, for sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely catchy. There's definitely like melody in there.
Yeah, the last album definitely had a lot of like catchy riffs on it.
Oh yeah. Like maybe I guess another modern band I could compare them to a bit would maybe be You Oughta. Similar but not exactly the same. I could definitely tell the two bands apart. But, if you're not familiar with these guys, check out Cloak.
Our pick is Mork
Nice.
from Norway. I'm not quite sure how I'd say that, but they definitely have a very, very big Dark Throne influence.
Yes.
And they don't really reinvent the wheel per se, but they just do it really well.
I think the singer of that band has his own podcast.
I think so, yeah.
And I think I've listened to a couple of shows. It's pretty good, and he actually like talks about Dark Throne quite a bit. He's definitely influenced, yeah.
Because I don't know if it's this one or the one before, but it even has the Dark Throne singer on a song.
Fenris?
Or
Nocturnal Culto.
Yeah. It's like they definitely wear it on their sleeve.
Yeah,
pretty good.
that's awesome though. Yeah,
well done.
Cool. What label's that on?
That's on Peaceville.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Okay, my next one is a bit of a cheat because this isn't technically a new. I mean, it did come out in 2023. This is Voivod, More Goth Tales. I have to show it because I'm a huge Voivod fan, as everyone who knows me knows. So what this is they actually re-recorded songs throughout their career, like kind of hits, like Killing Technologies on here, Preignition, Fix My Heart, and then a bunch of other songs. And then the last song is actually a new song, which is the title track. So
that's cool.
Yeah. So it's really cool. These guys have been on fire the last few years. And if for some reason you don't know Voivod, which I'm sure if you're bothered to watch this video, I'm sure you do know them. But they started off like as just like a crazy thrash metal band, and then they've kind of morphed into their own thing. Progressive metal band, I guess now, for lack of like throw a lot of like sci-fi stuff in there. Obviously, you can tell the drummer Away does all the artwork. I'm sure I'm not saying anything anyone watching doesn't already know, but yeah.
Has he done the artwork for a lot of them? Or?
He's done the artwork for all their albums.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's done artwork for other bands too. And as soon as you see it, you can tell like it's very unique.
Unique style.
Yeah. But so that's my. What are we on? I don't know. 5th pick.
Next one is the latest. Take or
Take, yeah, Take, whatever.
Latest album. Big fan of them. I've had all their stuff now, but I think that this one is a little bit better than the last one.
I didn't even know that album came out. What's it called? Oh, it's not English. Never mind.
It's in Norwegian.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a bit different because it's only 4 songs, but it's like 45 minutes.
Oh, so they're long.
Yeah, like long, more like longer winded songs. Whereas most of their stuff's usually like 9, like 10 songs. But
yeah,
it sounds pretty good, and I said a little bit better than the last one.
Cool. Well, I'll definitely have to check that out because I didn't even know it had come out. So. Okay, and then there's going to be a couple of overlaps here. I think you're definitely showing this one too.
Oh, yeah.
We have to keep it Canadian, the new Tomb Mold album. The Enduring Spirit. Everyone's shown this, but I'm going to show it too. Mine is the
that's cool. Yeah.
kind of a baby blue gray swirl. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Definitely goes well with the cover, which is always I always like when they do that. And yeah, this is, I don't know, when this came out, before I heard it, I stupidly watched reviews, which you should never do because it can cloud your judgment on an album before you've even heard it.
Yeah.
But yeah, people were saying that they didn't like it as much because it was like way too progressive and it just ruined their sound and blah blah blah. And I mean, yeah, it is more progressive, but it's pretty subtle. They still go full on death metal on this album too. 80% of it, And yeah, I think it just fills out their sound more and adds to it. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. So I don't know. What do you think?
I like the changes.
Yeah,
I was a big fan anyway, but
yeah, me too. I mean, I like all their stuff, but yeah, I think this is great, and I can't wait to hear them progress even more and see where they go with it. As long as they don't turn into Opeth. New Opeth.
Yeah. Next one is Marduk's new album, Memento Mori.
Nice.
So again, I am a very big Marduk fan.
Yeah.
So I like all their albums, but I especially like the singer that joined on for their album. I think it was Plague Angel Mortis.
Okay.
His vocals, I think, are just like insane.
Yeah.
He just sounds like a demon, basically.
Yeah.
Basically a guttural demon. But
Nice.
It's but it's the same sort of affair. Just a lot of blasting its way through with a couple songs to break it up, a little mid-tempo.
Cool.
But, yeah, that's definitely a style that I like. And
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's another one I need to check out, but it's on my radar, so I would definitely will. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Cool. Okay. I'm trying to decide which one's next. Probably go with this one. Again, I think you have this one too.
Oh, yeah.
So, the latest by Crusm, Obsidian Refractions. Where are these guys from? Oh, these guys are international, right? They have members in like the States and Europe, I think.
I think like the main fella is...
The main guy is from the US?
UK.
Oh, the UK. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, wherever they're from, they're great. It's just... I mean, there's like some progressive elements, but it's not progressive like Tomb Mold. It's definitely more caveman-y, but there's... It's interesting. It's not just straight caveman stuff. Like they make it. I don't know. There's actually songwriting too.
Oh yeah,
right?
It's definitely it's interesting.
Yeah,
riffs and stuff.
Yeah. So this one's just on black, and this is on Profound Lore. Yeah, great up and coming. This is what, their second or the third?
I think it's their second full length. It's been like a long time.
Yeah, but yeah, this is it was like 8 years or something, 7 years between albums. Yeah. Anyway, check it out if you don't know it, because it's great death metal.
Well, the next one in my stack was the same thing. So,
do we have the same press? We probably do.
I think I actually have it on a color.
Oh, okay, cool.
Vinyl.
Show it then.
Yeah. It's just like a...
Oh yeah, like a gold.
Yeah, like it's like more like a mix. Like I think it's they said it's like an eco mix where it's like just leftovers from
right.
from other colors, so it could be random.
It could be anything, yeah.
Yeah.
The mud.
So
you got the mud
yeah,
version.
yeah. You can see like there's definitely some hints of color and other colors in there. But
cool.
Great band, and was lucky enough to see them at a bar show here in Halifax, of all places.
Yeah, like many years ago, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But they were really tight live.
Yeah. Oh, I bet, man. Okay, my next one is Majesty's. What is this album called? Vast Reaches Unclaimed. On $20 spin. This is the dude from Obsequiae, which is a U.S. black metal band. And this one is melodic death metal. And there are a lot of similarities. Like, obviously, it's the same songwriter, so... And he plays guitar, so... You can definitely... Like, a lot of the riffs sound similar.
Yeah, you definitely hear it in a lot of the melodies.
Yeah. But it's just... I don't know. There's something about this album. It's, like, super catchy, super memorable riffs. This is on a nice...
Oh, yeah, nice, like, mid
silver, red. Yeah, that side actually is cooler. The other one is more silvery, but yeah. It's a nice slab of wax for sure. And yeah, this is just a phenomenal record. I'm excited to hear what he does next with either one of those bands, because they're both great. But
yeah, I was a big fan of the other band, so I should definitely give that a...
You should definitely check this out, because you will like it. Yeah. That's we're getting up there. I think that's 7 or 8. I don't know. I'm not keeping track.
Well, let's keep it rolling here.
Yeah.
So, one here, I got Lampa Murmur, the Catatonia Bloodstorm.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. It's like, this group seems like a bit of a hype these days.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to... It was hard for me to even, obtain a physical copy of this. But
yeah. Where did you order that from?
I had to order this from a distro in Spain.
Oh, crazy.
to get it.
To get then they're American, right?
Yeah, and they're American band. And
stupid. We can't order. We're in Canada, so we can't order from the States because it's crazy expensive.
Yeah, because I could have got it from the American label, but they wanted, way too much.
Insane amount of money, yeah.
Yeah.
With exchange rate and shipping, it's not worth it for us to order from the States.
So, I wasn't a big fan of, the demo-y kind of stuff he was putting out at first, but the full lengths, they all seem to have, a different influence to the album. You can definitely hear something, maybe the one before this, it was, Submission and Slavery. You could hear a bit of, gothic influence and stuff. But
this one's... Is it Dissection?
No, I think this one is old school Immortal, pure Holocaust.
Oh, okay. Yes, no, someone else told me that actually, or I saw it somewhere on a review. Yeah, okay.
But it's
well, I love Immortal. So.
Yeah. It's he definitely has his own take on it, but it definitely plays homage to that.
Yeah, that's going on the record player next.
Really good album.
Okay, and probably another one that we both have. And I would say this is if not my favorite album of the year, it's tied. Wayfarer, what's it called? American Gothic. Such a fucking awesome album. And really cool artwork too. I don't know. I haven't heard a whole lot of people talking about this online for some reason. This band got a huge amount of praise, and then have you noticed that? This hasn't been a huge... why are people not listening to this? It's awesome. And this is really cool. So, obviously they're doing, the Old West theme. It's kind of their thing. And, this, the liner notes and stuff is done up like an old newspaper, which I think is really cool.
I think they really nailed the aesthetic.
They totally have.
They were going for.
Yeah, and I'm all for bands having gimmicks or, because it just makes them stand out. It makes it interesting. So, yeah, this is... and mine is this weird...
Oh, yeah, it's
crazy...
galaxies or
Yeah,
something,
it's
I don't know.
bizarre, man. I don't. It's probably not showing up on camera that well, but yeah, it's like really splotchy, and it's got like circles with smaller circles inside them. I don't know. It's pretty trippy, but yeah, this is. So I didn't say what it sounds like. It's black metal, but then there's obviously the huge Western influence, and they use a lot of like steel guitar and like kind of Western-y riffs. But don't let that throw you off, because it just adds to the atmosphere. Don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, there's something else in here too. Maybe. No, maybe not.
So, no?
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Phenomenal, awesome stuff, and like I have all their albums except the very first one.
Yeah, I think
And,
the first one was hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, and it's probably just pretty much straightforward black metal, but not that there's anything wrong with that,
No.
but yeah, it's just they definitely have grown and progressed quite a bit. But yeah, awesome album, highly recommend it if you haven't heard it. Yeah, the definitive statement of Western American metal. There you go.
Yeah, so I
pretty
don't think
much
any other
sums it
bands
up.
are going for that much anyway. So,
Yeah,
but they got her.
yeah.
Next one I have is it's Rune Spell, Swords of Nastron. It's a bit more underground pick, I would say. It's an
Yeah.
Iron Bonehead. In
Okay.
Germany.
Yeah.
They describe it as pagan black metal on the back.
Nice.
They're from Australia, and I think they're
They're from Australia, but they're on a German label.
yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But I think all their stuff's been on the same label.
Oh, okay.
I think they have more of like this like hypnotic like sort of atmosphere to
Yeah.
their riffs. Like it's not the most I guess exciting thing in the world, but I
Yeah.
just find that it just like all it flows really well and
Yeah.
goes together as a flows like an album, I guess.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
say,
No,
like,
you're saying, yeah.
yeah. But like that's what I really like. I'm a big black metal fan, but like I really like when they just like nail their sound. They don't.
Yeah.
You don't always need to reinvent.
No,
the-
totally
the
not. I
sound.
mean, yeah, everyone would just be happy with like a solid rock and New Immortal album, right? We're probably
Yeah.
not going to get it, but
No.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is my last. I do have a couple of honorable mentions that I will show after this, but this is my last vinyl. So Green Lung, This Heathen Land. I'm a huge fan of these guys. I would call them occult stoner doom, I guess.
Yeah.
All like clean singing. There's no shouting or growling or anything. And it's on like this crazy neon,
Oh yeah.
like tear your eyeballs out. Kermit the Frog green. But yeah, these guys are just awesome. Like it's kind of a concept album too. Actually, I have to show off this because it's really cool. So there's actually a map to a cult. They're English, and there's actually, well, first of all, it's done up like a old Penguin notebook.
Oh yeah.
And then there's all these like occult symbols on it written all through it and stuff. And yeah, it's almost like a scrapbook with like all kinds of pictures and clippings and cool goings on as well as lyrics and stuff. And then there's another thing in here, which I have misplaced. Oh, there it is. So this is actually a map of occult England. It's done up like a guide that you'd get at a park or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's got like abandoned ruins, diabolical demons, enchanted woods, forgotten tombs, just magical residences. It just goes on and on and on. Vampiric estates, the pocket map of this heathen land. Yeah, so that is super cool. So yeah, if you're in England and you want to check out some occulty shit, bring this with you, I guess. Yeah, but just you haven't heard this album yet, have you?
No, I have.
Yeah.
But I think the last album probably like put them on the map per se.
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
now they're-
yeah, the last two have definitely. I remember the one before the last one got pretty popular too. But I don't know. With this one, they've just it's definitely next level.
Yeah.
The songwriting is much better. There's like some real earworms in here, but it's still heavy, you know. So that's quite a cool thing when a band can do that. I think, you know, kind of balance the melody and the heaviness and actually, you know, make it an intriguing, awesome to listen to album. So yeah, this would probably be my favorite album. I mean, it's very well. I just said Wayfarer was, but they're kind of tied. I can't really choose because they're very different. But yeah, an awesome one. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute to put it back. Go ahead, Matt.
Okay. My next one is Tomb Mold, The Enduring Spirit.
Nice.
Just, you know, like Spencer said, just big fan. And I really like the progressive influence, and even here, like maybe a bit of the Dream Unending style
Yeah.
that
For sure.
the guitarist has been doing.
Yeah.
So really like the dreamy, clean guitar interludes.
Yeah.
and Just I think it's a good change. Like, it's not like they've gone so progressive that it's like, you know, off the map, like cynic death metal or anything like
Yeah.
that.
The thing that gets me with this band too is it's only 3 dudes.
Yeah.
Like
Like, it sounds huge for.
yeah, it does. It really does. And the drummer is also the singer, and apparently he does that live. Like, I don't know how he
I
that.
couldn't imagine doing that.
That's insane. Oh, that's
It's like-
cool.
You know, like a pink and blue sort
Yeah,
of.
very
you know,
different than
a
mine.
little purple on the side. too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, in my opinion, these guys just keep getting better and better. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens next. So that's it for my records. I'm just gonna show a couple CDs real quick. Playing in the background. This is a new Cattle Decapitation. I know you can't see CDs very well, but that doesn't matter. So this is Terasite. Yeah, I mean, it's another crazy, solid record by these guys. Travis Ryan again does, you know, the craziest vocals
Oh, yeah.
in metal. Like, just I don't know. He can kind of do it all, and then he has this crazy like goblin voice that he does. Which yeah, if you can, it's pretty quiet, but if you can hear it in the background, that's playing right now. Yeah, so another solid album. I think I liked the last one, Death Atlas, a bit more. I found songs were just slightly more memorable than on this one, but there's some good stuff. We Eat Our Young was great, and the last one, Just Another Body, is really good. That actually is like almost 10 minutes, that song, which is kind of different for them, and it's slower. It's not, you know, crazy all out all the time, but yeah, solid one.
I mean, their releases have been just solid.
Yeah,
for a
they're
while.
they're a great band. They're unique, and they definitely have their own sound. They do what they do, but they do it really well. So, do you have anything else, or are you done?
I just have one more, but we've already sort of
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about it. Wayfarer,
Yeah.
American Gothic, just great album.
Yeah,
They definitely, like I said, they nail the aesthetic of the Western sort of metal. Like, it's kind of maybe a stretch to call them black metal anymore. It's there.
yeah.
But it's not as like prominent.
It's not in the forefront anymore. That's for
No.
sure.
It's like they started,
It's-
I think, on World's Blood. That
Yeah.
that's what they wanted to do.
I mean, I would say they're still a metal band.
Oh, they're definitely still a metal band.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely there. It's
Yeah.
just that more traditional.
And I think there's like 1 or 2 songs that have like blast beats, right?
Yeah.
So technically, it's metal or black metal influenced.
Yeah. This mine has more like a black, white, and
Black and white. Okay.
a little bit of gold in there. Swirl.
Cool. Very cool.
I think Profound Lore has been.
They've been killing it.
Yeah, hitting it out of the park.
Yeah, like it. Pretty much everything on that label is worth picking up.
Good for us being in Canada too.
Yeah, we can still get their stuff. Okay, so I just have 2 more CDs. This is Fenn's latest, Monuments to Absence. I'm a big fan of these guys. I did a retrospective on them recently. You can check that video out. I will post a link to it. But yeah, just more solid. They're from the UK. Think Winterfelleth, kind of similar to them. Yeah, black metal, obviously. Yeah, great stuff. Some progressive moments in this for sure too. Longer song. Their songs are always kind of long.
Oh yeah, I think they've always been longer.
But yeah, this one is about an hour, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 songs, so maybe it's a bit over an hour. But yeah, solid release. Very good stuff. And the last one, wish I had this on vinyl. I haven't been able to find it for a decent price yet, but one of my favorite bands going right now. This is Horrendous, Ontological Mysticism. Have you heard this?
I haven't heard that one, no.
No, this is, again, it's more progressive. Like, I mean, they don't sound like Tomb Mold, but like Tomb Mold, it is more progressive than the last album. They've always had a bit of that in their sound, but it's mostly in the bass work. There's like some bass interludes. So there's just like, you know, it's almost jazzy, like it's, or like fusion-y or something. But it's, then they'll go back into the, you know, the death metal. Lots of like awesome riffs in this album, and like I said, the progressive stuff just makes it really stand out. Yeah, if you haven't heard this, check it out, because seriously, I think it's awesome. So, yeah.
I think it's I haven't heard that one, but the one before, like, it's a good change, because they initially were just that sort of like old school band with the like chainsaw guitar tone.
Yeah.
And that HM2 tone, but
they probably just got sick of playing that. To be fair, it's kind of one trick, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out. It's awesome. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it, man. Thanks for coming by. And, now we're gonna go listen to some music at a louder volume.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you soon.